creative friends. It is Ann with Whimsically Knotted coming to you on a Saturday. Happy launch party. I am so excited for this new stencil set. I will be using the Welcome Friends stencil today, and I love it, but I'm not going to use it on a round. I am going to use it on a tag. This is one of the tags that Essential Stencil used to have, but you can also find them on craft deals. Let me see if I can pull us up, and I hope somebody has shared me into the Essential Stencil group. Let me turn the volume down on my secondary device. Woo, there we go. I was watching another creator while I was getting ready, so Gingerly Creations, so that's why I had my volume up. But I'm hoping somebody has shared me into the group. Welcome, friends. I have to refresh my iPad to see comments, so if I do not address you, if I don't say hello, I might not see your comment. Why is this looking crooked? Okay, I think we're good. Before I put the stencil down, like I said, this one is a tag from Essential Stencil. They used to carry tags. If you don't have a tag, I put a link in there for craft deals in the description. And they have tags that are about the same size, a little bit different if you see. And they're not as thick as the Essential Stencil ones used to be. They have ones that are palette, and they have regular ones. So you can use this side, and some of them might have a little football in there, but you can use these just as good, and they're even a little bit more lightweight. This one is an 18-inch one that you can use, but I am using the former Essential Stencil one that I had still saved up, and we are going to put that stencil on here. I am going to use Dixie Belle Thicket, and I am an ambassador with, hey Roxanne, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Jana, I appreciate it. This is Dixie Belle chalk paint. I had to think of what it was called. I apologize if my brain is not working very well today. And I am just going to use a chip brush to get this on here real quick. So we only have 30 minutes. And I am not concerned about how this looks, because I like my rustic chippy look. I just want to get this paint on real quick. And I will show you here in a moment the amazing brushes Essential Stencil has. And I apologize, I would have to watch the beginning creators, so I don't know what everybody created, because I was on another live. I had something else going on, so I wasn't able to see everybody. I will catch the replays and see what awesome things you created. And that's one thing I love about Essential Stencil. The ambassadors with Essential Stencil, they have so many incredible ideas, and everybody has their own little niche that they create in. So even though we all use the same stencil, our creativity is completely different. And that's what I love about stencils. You can make them uniquely yours for your area, whether you like bright colors, whether you like muted, whether you live by the ocean, in the mountains. You can use your color scheme. It is just amazing to see how people use the same stencil in so many different ways. And I will go back and do the whole. I always do the inside, but for time's sake, I am not going to do that right now. Just going to go back over this real quick. This will not take long at all. little hard to see being up here. Might have to get a different brush to do the edges. I normally do mine double-sided. I just like double-sided projects because to me, you get more out of it. So a lot of times I put something else on the other side, and I will probably use some of the amazing transfers from Essential Stencil and maybe get a little saying, like the Stencil of the Month Club. If you've watched Renee with the zebra, the elephant, and the giraffe, they have some amazing wordings with those, some affirmations, and that would be good to use on the back side, to just use the words and maybe put a floral with it. So that is an option. I just like giving options of what would look good, what you could use things for. If you are new to me, friends, I invite you to hang out. Come over, follow my page, be one of the whimsy bunch. That's what I call us. And thank you, Essential Stencil, for letting me be a part of this amazing launch party. This is so much fun to see all the creators, all the different creations. I just can't wait to watch the replays. If you missed it, you can always watch mine on YouTube, because, you know, they don't stay on your page forever anymore. So if you've missed anything, hop over to my YouTube channel and check it out. And I would love for you to subscribe. And of course, Essential Stencil, there are so many amazing stencils, brushes, transfers. This collection is amazing, and stay tuned for more fun things to come. They always have amazing things that they bring out. So just stay tuned. There's no telling what the next collection will bring. And fun things that are happening. Watch your Facebook page. They have questionnaires on what would you like to see. They just had one for fall. They're having one for Christmas. So if you like to see certain things for Christmas, let them know. I would love some winter things that is not just Christmas related. So you could put that for the rest of the season. I absolutely love snowmen. So that would be something for me that I would love to see. So Essential Stencil would love to hear from you. Hop over to the page. Let them know what you would like. And if you are not a part, you probably have seen past the paintbrush. If you're not a part of the makers and creators, I urge you to go over there and sign up, sign in. That is a fabulous group. Lots of interaction, lots of inspiration. Check them out. A lot of things happening, so keep that in mind. Keep checking and see what is going on. I am going to wipe my hand real quick, and then I normally take my wipe. This is a Clorox disinfectant wipe, and actually I use Member's Mark, and I open it like that in a triangle. I lay my brush in and fold it over so that it will stay moist in case I need to touch up something. And yes, the background is just going to be plain. There's nothing special happening because I don't want to take away from the lace and the words. Yes, winter will be perfect. And now I'm looking forward to the new stencil of the month. And tomorrow, hey, rekindled blessings. And tomorrow is also Flag Day. So wear your red, white, and blue. Put your flag out. Our flagpole broke, so we can't put ours out. And I'm like, that's really sad because my husband is a veteran, and I'm like, ugh, that's just wrong. So, show your colors. And talking about that, I have not looked, I don't know if they are sold out, but Essential Stencil had put out in the Stencil of the Month Club first, for those members, the semi-quincentennial, the 250th birthday transfers. It is 2 sheets in a set, and they were absolutely gorgeous. So if you've missed it, they're available on the Essential Stencil page now, unless they have sold out. I am not sure. So check it out and see. That is an amazing, I don't have mine yet. That is an amazing transfer set. And I just wanted to go over and make sure I had everything covered pretty good. Put my brush back in. Thank you, Cindy, for sprinkling some cool Christmas. Yeah, on a new review, yep, July will be Christmas in July, so it might be Christmas. I don't know. I can't tell you. I really cannot say, because I really don't know. I'm just going to sand everything real quick. So I cannot let the cat out of the bag, because I really don't know. I normally just press my edges, and I might do that, but I'm going to put everything on first and then see. If you are using transfers, which I'm not, but if you would, make sure you wipe over it with a paper towel. Look at all that residue that is left. That would go under your transfer, and then your transfer might not seal correctly or get seated correctly. So always take a moment after sanding to wipe that back. A quick and easy tip. I have mine to where my hole is to the left, and another way I'll do these, I use eye hooks, and I put eye hooks in here and then put a string, ribbon, jute, whatever the project calls for on there. I am going to start with the lace on the bottom, and this part of the flower I am going to put in the hole right here. That is going to be where my hole is. And let me show you real quick the brushes. They've got the detail brushes, the dome brushes, and the stencil brushes. So if you are needing brushes, do not forget to add them to your list, to your shopping cart. And I am going to lay this on just like this. Like that. And this is another thing. I put this on a piece of paper so that I could lay this on here and see. Hope if I do it like that, it's going to go into my writing. So I know I need to move that down a little bit more. So right there is good. That way I know I'm not interfering with my words. Take this down. And then we're going to use Magnolia from Dixie Belle. And I'm going to use my 3/4 inch brush. I thought about using the smaller one, but for today, I'm just going to use the big one. way too much paint. I am just going to put it on a coffee filter and work it into my bristles. I normally lay my coffee filter on my plate and I just rub it in. Load my brush. See that all that paint on the sides? Make sure you offload your sides. Then I'll go to my napkin, paper towel, whatever you have, cardboard, brown paper, all of those would work, and I still will hold this down and just lightly go over this. I'm okay if this is not fully covered. If you need to move your hand, hold your stencil down with the other hand, because sometimes sweat, paint, oils can stick to your stencil and then you will lift it up. So you don't want to accidentally lift your stencil. When you feel that you don't have much paint left on your brush, you can press a little bit harder to get some more paint out. And then you can always go back to your offload spot because there is still plenty of paint. Dab it on your paper towel and then add some more to your project. Now I'm going back into my paint. I'm going to get me, whoa, that's way too much. Get me a little bit more, load it up. Offload it again. And I'm doing the letters and the lace all in the same color. This is going to be very simple. I just wanted to show you that you can use a round stencil or a stencil designed for a round on a tag. Don't be intimidated by being a round design that you cannot put it somewhere else. And then we can go back over and we can peek. Do we want it darker? I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. So let's go a little bit darker. If you have paint bristles or brush bristles in here, wait till it is dry. That will be one easy way to get them out. When they're dry, they'll fall right back out. So how heavy and how intense you want this on your board is up to you. You can sand it back to make it look a little bit more vintage. You can add layers of paint to make it crisp. I'm okay with it being a little bit more vintage looking. I'm just pouncing at the end right here. And I normally use smaller brushes for smaller letters and bigger brushes for bigger openings. I prefer the two smaller brushes, but test it out. Try out what fits best for you. What do you prefer? What do you like better? Practice on cardboard. Hey Gwen, thanks for sprinkling. Yeah, several of you have had bad storms. And prayers to all. I am a praying kind of gal, so if you have prayer requests, you can always make them known to me. I will pray with you. We'll pray for you. I like that. I'm going to sand that back a little bit here in a moment. Let's hit that with a little bit of heat. Got 10 minutes. We got this, ladies. We got this. I don't know about you, but it is extremely warm where we are at. It was 96 yesterday, I think 93 today. I'm in North Carolina, and our humidity is just incredible. I'm looking to see that this is straight. Looks pretty straight to me. Tape it down. I'm going to do the welcome, and then I'm going to add another piece of lace at the back over here. Again, I am just loading my brush. It's pretty dry, but I am going to offload just a little bit more. So tell me in the comments, what one is your favorite out of the Everyday Home collection? Oh, and the clock. You will get another piece of the clock because the number 7 is not correct on there. It was transposed. So you will get another stencil with the clock. Everything is going out as planned. You will just get an extra little piece to help get that 7 correctly. So don't worry when you get it that it is not fixed. You will get a piece that will be perfect. So my prediction, I don't know if I'm right or not, but from what I hear, the favorite ones to be, to me, are the clock, the script, and the 2 with the lace. But tell me, what's your favorite? My favorite is the peacock. Well, not my favorite, but one of my favorite is the one with the peacock. And I done that one yesterday. I normally go live on Mondays and Thursdays, but we lost power right before I was trying to go live yesterday. I mean, Thursdays, so I couldn't go live. So I had to wait till yesterday. So if you missed that one, go watch the replay. It turned out gorgeous. It is on a 12-inch round, and it is one of the rounds that is raised or has the border. I don't know how to explain it. And I don't know, actually the round is about 13 inches. And I don't know if I want to make it a riser with spools underneath, or if I want to make it a hanger, a door hanger. So I don't know yet. I have to think about that. I asked my daughter, and she said, let me think about that. So we're thinking. We don't know yet what we want to do. I switched to my other coffee filter. I want my words to be crisp. So I'm going over it again because you know that light colors and also metallics, you need more than one coat, especially a white. So I wanted to make sure that this was nice and crisp, not crispy, just crisp. And in case you're wondering where this accent is from, it's from Germany. Flickered last night. Yeah. You can't choose one. Yeah, the French script is amazing. There's so many uses, and I love it that Essential Stencil puts the little one in there. So if you have smaller projects, it's so easy to use. I just love that when they do that. And I know somebody said that Essential Stencil's customer service was good. I have never had any issues with them. So if you need something, if you have a question, let them know, email them. Support at essentialstencil.com. Find out, you know, what the answer is to your question. I'm thinking we're good. I'm just going to hold it and lift it up. That looks good to me. Now it's just a loose bristle on there. I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to put another little lace on the other end. And I'm sorry, I cannot turn it your way. I am not that talented. Always check on the back of your stencil. Make sure there is nothing on there that could transfer, because if you lay it down, you might transfer some paint. So just be cautious with that. All right, let's see how we want to do this, because I want it. This is what I'm trying to see. You see how this comes together in a V right here? I wanted that to be in the corner right here. And then I wanted that to come in a little bit more. So I am just going to turn that. I am going to miss that little corner up there, but I'm okay with that. So I have this sitting in that corner, and it's going up, curving around, and that's what I want. So I'm going to remove that piece of tape, set that here. Loop. A little brush got attached to my paper towel. And sometimes I'm lost for words, just forgive me. If you lay your paper towel on top, make sure it doesn't bleed through, because we don't want you to have a mess. No messes. We don't want no messes. And I swirl right and swirl left. That way we have good coverage. Hey, Sherry. Porch leaner. Friend with separate stencils down the front. Yes. There are several letter stencils. Alphabet stencils. That's what I was trying to say. I knew I'd get it here sooner or later. That would be perfect to use. And I always encourage, if you are new to stenciling, patterns and alphabets are always great. There are so many uses for backgrounds and alphabets. That would be a set that I would recommend to use. And another thing with our humidity, my chalk paint is drying so fast. But yeah, the lace and the script together, you know, using it together in a display would be amazing. And you can use, even on the porch leaner, you can use that script in between. Lots of ways to use the stencils. And maybe Essential Stencil will come out with some more, maybe some smaller letters for some small boards. I love the cursive writing. It is very beautiful. Yep, looks good. Go back over this edge right here. Woo, we are done. Didn't know it was this late. There is this, and I thought about, and you guys tell me, I have just a couple of seconds to add a little flower. I have that one that I made. I have this one. and that one to add a button on here. And my time is up. Bye for now. Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you guys. Just let me know in the comments what flower, if any,